Wake up. Ebro in the morning with Laura Stylez and Rosenberg.
You shouldn't be saying that on the air.
And then Ebro, Laura and Rosenberg. It's Ebro in the morning. We got Mia Bell sitting in today.
Hey.
Mia Bell, how would you grade your first hour and a half on the program?
You know what? I'm going to be honest. I'm going to grade myself A+ because you know what? I came in here with great energy.
Hit this girl.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Really talk how you're playing yourself. You're playing yourself. You're playing yourself.
Yeah, I hear that loud and clear. And listen, I'm going to give myself a high grade because it is not easy to get up here and talk to y'all, okay? And I was nervous, and I was putting on my announcer voice, and I was trying to be the biggest professional, and then I had to get the pep talk. So go ahead and give it to me live on the radio like you just did off the scenes, and now I'm going to be myself. You got it. I'm myself now.
Mia Bell, just calm down. Calm down. Everybody just relax.
Right?
Relax. Everybody relax. But while I get you wanting to give yourself a high grade, because that's what people do. When you ask them to grade themselves, they give themselves a high grade.
10 out of 10, of course.
But you also get this button because that's not what happened.
On my first day. Thank you.
Well, and also, you don't want to start. You can't start from a place where you could never do better. I mean, I was like, literally, you got to be able to go up from where you start.
True. So, you know what? Okay, I'll bring it down to like a B.
There you go.
All right, fair enough. B.
How you feel about a B, bro?
I'm good with a B.
Go 7.
I'm good with a B.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it.
0 to 10, go 7.
Well, hit Shawnee with the button because he's not even supposed to be talking. He's supposed to be on vocal range.
Shawnee, you played yourself.
Hey.
I'm trying to help my sister.
Yes, that is my support right here.
Shawnee needs to help himself.
Yeah.
He won't listen to me. I've been trying to get this man to stop talking.
I'm going to get it right.
Honestly, Ebro, I think I've been on it with him with stop talking for real for 3-4 weeks. I've been on no for real. You got to stop talking.
And the thing is, Shawnee, like if you had stopped back then, you probably would have been good now.
Exactly.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, going on a reggae cruise wasn't a good idea.
It wasn't a good idea.
You know what? Hit yourself with the button again.
Man.
Because even the sound sounds bad.
Even if my voice is at its best, like I'm totally good, and then I do a live radio show from, on ESPN, we'll do like these live shows at bars.
Yeah.
I could do one day at a bar. And because there's that murmuring underneath the whole time of people talking, I get out like, oh, man, I'm strained because you naturally
try to talk over.
So when you're on a cruise like that with a bunch of Jamaicans, are you crazy? You know how loud you got to be?
It was crazy.
I don't know how Shawnee's,
you played yourself.
I don't know how Shawnee's dealing with it because, like, to Rosenberg's example, let's say I don't do a club throughout the whole week and then I'm in a club Friday, Saturday, Sunday, my voice is gone.
Just from trying to yell over the music.
Yeah, just trying to yell over the music. Like, if you don't consistently do it, it wears on you like it does. So, Shawnee, man, we're trying to look out for you, bro.
I'm trying.
They about to take... health insurance is going crazy out here. You know how much it's going to cost to get your voice fixed?
Well, if you leave it up to Charlemagne and the Republicans and they open the government without a deal, it's about 20 million people not even going to have health insurance.
Yeah.
And then that's not even including the premiums that are going to double, triple, maybe even quadruple once the big, beautiful bill kicks in.
Well, why you say him and the Republicans?
Well,
the new team. You mean the new team? Charlemagne and the Republicans?
Yeah, because there was a news story yesterday that Charlemagne, day before Mamdani and all these Democrats was telling the Democrats to pack it up. You lost. It's over. Hold as hell.
Yeah, I just watched.
You have no shot.
He said, he said, hey, you already lost. You might as well give up. So at least we could get, we don't want to have airline problems over the holidays, and at least a few people could get their money back. So
you might as well pack it up.
Pack it up. Stop holding up the government shutdown. Pack it up.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
And by the way, for somebody who's struggling with food insecurity and needs SNAP benefits or needs whatever they need, I could get where people want to pack it up and be like, yo, just get me something. I'm struggling. I'm scared. But if you give up now and you want the Democrats to give up now, it only gets worse if you can't hold the line from here.
That's right.
It only gets worse. It does not get better. There's no version of that. And if you're accustomed to telling people to accept crumbs, That's what you hear. Now hit me with the button because I said I wasn't even going to cover this story on the air.
And here
we are talking about it.
You did? Oh.
Mia Bell, what you got today for congratulations? You played yourself.
For me, it's everybody who attended our Soulquarian legend D'Angelo's homegoing and posted about it. So I don't know if you guys saw it, but DJ Premier, he's really not happy about what went down because, you know, of course, his relationship with D'Angelo and just legend, you know? And like Ebro said, family stuff. You can't do that. But anyway, he got online and basically said that, hey, to go to D'Angelo's homegoing, you had to fill out an application and you had to get approved. And they also asked for everybody not to post. Can we get to that audio, Shawnee? That's audio 7. Let's hit it.
Hey, I thought it wasn't my place to say this, but I really love D'Angelo, so it is my place to say this. Yo, you had to fill out an application to get in and get approved. And before you submit it, it has a thing at the bottom that said, please don't post, please don't film, and let's keep it private for the viewing and the service. Man, people are running amok all over the internet, posting the program with the whole service and even the cemetery, like sick shit. That shows that fake love is even at your funeral, man. But it is what it is, and it's just real up. That's for D'Angelo, man. You can't even just keep it as a private moment, and you can tell people about it, but don't post it if that's what they ask. But salute to his whole family, who was amazing. His kids were amazing when they spoke. Just everybody, his brothers, everybody, just to hear his history. Michael Eugene Archer, we love you, my dude. D'Angelo, forever, man. Into infinity. You already know. The love is real over here.
Congratulations.
Yo, and for the record, you know, beyond this D'Angelo one, which, as Mia Bell said, is just crazy, I have an overall button for people who really focus on getting the pictures at funerals, bro.
Yeah, what is that about?
I don't get it. I've seen it at all of them because, unfortunately, guys, we've all had too many to go to over the last several years. And at all of them, Clark Kent, Mr. C, Fat Man, you name it, people are, I got to get my post up on the program. I got to let people know when do we stop thinking about social media?
Right.
Never.
Right. Selfies with the casket.
Yo, how far are you going to go, Shawnee?
Facebook Live, I've seen it.
Yo, if I climbed in the casket, that would be a crazy selfie.
Chill.
It's
Rosenberg,
crazy,
what you got today, bro? Nothing? Hit him with the button.
No.
Congratulations.
I did.
You played yourself.
I wanted the one that you already said you didn't want to do and already did. So I'll just make it general. Stop propping people up as quote unquote people on one side. Like these are people who have progressive ideals. These are people who have ideals that generally line up with the Democrats. Because I'm not saying any sort of personality is obligated to be a part of one party. I think honestly you're actually better off if you're not strictly connected to one party. But I'm tired of people claiming to have progressive ideals and somehow consistently quote unquote, stumbling into things that support right-wing agendas. How does it happen over and over and over again?
Well, because it's all a grift, sir.
You played yourself.
That's what's called a grift. You are only going in the direction of things that are going to be trending or popular or where you think that you can make money. If you look at Stephen A. Smith and Charlemagne, they are leaning into being the black media people who are embraced by the conservative side because there's opportunity there for them, financial opportunity there for them. It's not necessary. I don't think it's their actual political beliefs. I think it's just a grift like anyone else who's a political influencer or any influencer, for that matter. It's just to get to the bag.
Because we've now seen this for years. That if you were to say you really care about being anti-racist, right? You really care about being anti-racist, and you really are for the people. You would have a certain line of, I'm not sitting down and having conversation after conversation with white supremacists and racists. Yo, you man! Yo, you man! Yo, bro, you man! He does every one. He sat down every one. You want to spend election night sitting on Ben Shapiro's lap? That's what you want to do?
No, it's wild.
That's wild. And
but remember, there are people listening to us right now that are going to say, and I quote, Nah, but you gotta respect it though. He get into the bag.
Yes,
And
people will always
my
say-
retort to that is exactly why I don't respect it.
Ebro, thank you. I've never understood that, but you got to respect it. No, it's precisely the opposite. I respect people who pass up the bag because of their ideals. That's what is worthy of respect. Not I will have no ideals as long as I get my stupid mug on camera more and get a little checkity check. Why do I have to respect that?
See, hit Rosenberg.
I hit stupid mug.
Why you had to do that?
You played yourself.
We were having a great talk.
Why do I have to get my mug, my face on the screen?
Congratulations.
Yo, it's a great talk.
So all that big Willie talk, playing
You're right.
yourself.
I got to be better.
Playing yourself. Playing yourself.
Offset has rejected a $10 million divorce settlement offer from Cardi B and is demanding a larger portion of her assets, allegedly stating, "I built her brand. I deserve half."
Wow.
LOL.
Cue the Cardi meme when she putting her hands up in the court.
What was the reason?
What was the reason?
Yo, that is insane. That's not going to be. Yo, I got to tell you guys, it's not Drake, but it's not going to look good.
For Offset, you said?
Yes, love Offset. I hope it's not true. Don't hold her up for saying, don't do it. Don't do it.
Now, let me ask you this. What if he did lock in all those deals and those brand endorsement deals? What if he was a part of all those things?
Then 10 million's that's a nice, I know you guys are rich and you've forgotten what 10 million is. 10 million's called, you really don't need to ever work again. You can just be smart with your money. Like 10 million's, that's good money.
But as a man, like, is that really what you want to do?
That's what I'm saying. That's my thing. I don't think you really want to go like. You loved her. You helped her out at the time.
Right.
By the way, she's the mother. And by the way, that's the other part, Mia. She's the mother of your kids.
Haven't we been asking men to evolve and show their emotions and be more in touch with their feelings? He's telling you how he's feeling.
Well, I think you're conflating two things, but no. I mean, listen. I'm not saying it should be fair, right? If Cardi was the primary breadwinner, just because she's a woman, it actually would be sexist to say he shouldn't get to do what we would normally think of, quote, the woman doing in this situation. He should be able to do that. I'm just saying, you're an established artist. You got your own bread. You got your own life. Y'all got 3 kids together, so you're going to share a lot of things anyway. It seems to me it would be a bad look. That's all.
Call right now, 800-223-9797. DJ John, you up, my guy?
Yeah.
Oh, it's DJ John.
Johnny.
DJ John.
Johnny.
DJ John.
Yo.
DJ John time. He comes with tickets. He comes with a gem. You ask him a question he can't answer, you get the tickets. John, what tickets you got?
To see Raekwon and Mobb Deep for the 30th anniversary tour. What? Crazy. Brooklyn Paramount, December 7th. A movie. Now they also qualify for a VIP package with a meet and greet, an official tour tee, and more. Purchase your tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. Made hot by Live Nation, Hot 97.
December 7th, you said, right?
Baby? Yes, sir.
Hey, why is this Sunday? I hate Sunday show. But I gotta go.
Sunday's not really a good show.
Well, don't say that. You're giving away the tickets. I just said it's not good for me. I'm not saying it's not a good show. I'm just saying we wake up early.
I'm mocking you. I would care less if you go, not go.
Wow. Really? That's how I feel. It's funny you should say that.
Here we go.
It's funny you should say that. That's exactly how I feel about you going to Raw in a couple weeks. I could care less. I could care less.
Here we go.
Yo, this is crazy. Imagine.
You're like the worst Indian giver in the world. This is like crazy.
Indian giver, what year you think this is? That phrase is dead as a doornail, my friend.
Oh, man. My guy just played himself major.
You can't say that.
I love how John randomly forgets that he's going to ask Rosenberg for tickets and just goes at him every other day and then goes, oh, yeah, wait, hold up. Monday Night Raw tickets are on the line.
Wait, why would he forget that when he's texting me that yesterday? I'm on text with him yesterday. He puts me on a 3-way text with Triple Threat. Yo, so we're trying to figure out our situation, blaggity, blah, blah, blah. And all I ever say is, hey, listen, man, I might have another situation, so I'll take care of you. Maybe I'll give you my ticket. I'm going to do that. all I do.
And now look at you, John.
Yo,
How can people trust these gems you drop when you can't even conduct yourself like a gentleman?
You have the memory of a goldfish. It's insane.
John, drop a gem on them.
Oh my God! You know what I'm saying? I produce these gems like semen. I come with it. You know what I'm saying? Listen.
What?
What?
Huh?
Hey,
Yo, just stop right there. Just that's the gem, bro.
spit it, my G.
Wow.
I
That's it.
produce
Second
these
over.
drops like semen. I come with it.
That was crazy. What is happening?
He thought about that one too.
Oh, he had that. That was in the holster.
Yo. Hey, yo.
Wow.
Stop the music, Shawnee. It's over. We're not.
That's it?
Yeah, man.
That's the gem?
That's it. He wanted to spit bars.
Oh my gosh.
He brought it.
Listen.
LJ is on the line to ask DJ John a question. LJ.
Hey, what's going on, John? How you doing?
Hey, LJ,
man, what's
did you
happening?
like DJ John's gem/bars this morning?
All right, John. I just got a question, man. I want to know, like, when you get
He was like, nah, I ain't even.
What's the question?
I just want to know, like, when you get like in a moment of like where you're normally like mad at somebody, like, what do you do and how do you handle your situation?
What?
Is that your
Like
question?
road rage.
No, it's a
That's my
trivia.
question.
It's a trivia question is what you're supposed to.
Oh, it's my first time doing this. I haven't called in a while.
All right.
Just came with a question.
Any sort of trivia. Here you go. Go ahead. Take your time.
Spell
Here we go.
MEME.
Spell what you just spelled?
Yeah, no, spell ME. Spell me.
M-E?
That's not trivia, bro.
Yeah, and then spell me again.
Trivia.
I don't
This is crazy.
think this is
This is
working
bad.
out.
All right, wrap this up. Who put this guy on hold? I can't do it.
No, I'm locked in. I'm locked in.
You're locked in on what?
You're locked
Shawnee,
in. You're
what do you
kicked
think?
out. How about that? That's what's happening.
Shawnee, why is this happening?
Yo, but bro, that guy might have been like John's separated at birth best friend, bro. 'Cause
For
they
real.
make no sense. They might. Yo, they should go to Raw together. The two of them, because he made no
Don't
sense.
say that. Then you're going to owe the guy tickets. He'll sue the radio station and say you promised him tickets.
Yeah, sorry,
Caller
no
number
promise him
9. I
tickets.
don't have time for this whole segment today. Whoever calls in, you getting the tickets. Going to see Raekwon, Mobb
There you
Deep.
go.
Now, flashing lights with Mia Bell, who's in for Laura Stylez. So if you just tuned in and you're like, who's the new person on the show? Laura Stylez is still employed.
Yes.
Management said we need you to go to Puerto Rico, they told Laura Stylez.
Okay.
And then they said, Mia Bell, we want to throw you in with Ebro and them ice cold.
Crazy. And here we are with it, okay? Flashing lights reports. I need you guys to pay close attention because is this capitalism or, is Mariah Carey for the people? She's facing a lot of backlash right now for her Sephora ad. She's the queen of Christmas, so it's time to start selling things. And right now, in our economy, it doesn't really look like that is, feasible for the people like me. So let's hit that audio. Number 5,
Bad news,
Shawnee.
Mariah Carey. The elves are striking this year. Elf revenge for putting us through holiday hell. Santa's helper quit. I'm pawning all this so I can afford elf therapy.
That's my blush, elf boy.
Your lipstick? I'm taking it. Christmas, it's canceled. No bells, no cheer, no glam. Bye, sweetie.
You can't cancel Christmas.
Any last words?
Yeah.
Can we not?
Hey.
It's my tune, my bop.
That brought you back, huh?
So wait,
Ebro?
what's the issue now?
So the issue is the strike is being mentioned, okay? We're talking about pawning items so that we can afford elf therapy when really people are going through a real crisis when it comes to this money. People are getting laid off, strikes are happening. What else? SNAP, come on.
So
Food
wait,
getting
So people think it's bad taste.
Yeah, it is.
so there's real outrage around this.
Absolutely.
I have not seen this in my algorithm.
I've seen it all in the comments, all
Really?
on the news. Absolutely.
So who are they mad at here? Sephora, Mariah, who they mad at?
They're mad at Mariah, and they are mad at Sephora. For me personally, I do think that Mariah Carey has enough money and enough people on her team to let her know, hey, this is a little sensitive. I don't think we should, go there. And then when it comes to Sephora, really, if you were kind of looking for backlash, you should have went another way. And don't use the queen. Don't use Mariah, because now she's getting it. But does she care? That's the real thing. What do you guys think?
I think there's a little bit out of touch here because I don't think it's common knowledge that there is a movement to not purchase items on Christmas. I don't think that is common knowledge. I don't think that has moved around the corporate boardrooms yet in a real way. I don't think they have taken that social media convo seriously. So by the time they shot this, whenever that was, because it definitely wasn't shot last week.
Right.
And it definitely wasn't shot 2 weeks ago. Knowing Mariah Carey, this was shot a month ago because, they got to make sure the video looked right. Maybe even more than that. Mm-hmm. So could they have pulled the ad? Possibly. But I still don't think corporate America is in touch with the reality that people are considering not shopping on Christmas because they want to make a statement to the federal government and everything that's going on with the economy. And
some people don't have money.
Well, I was just going to say, and then the reality that people do not have the money to even go shopping with layoffs and furloughs and inflation,
government shutdowns,
right? And government shutdowns, all the things. So, yeah, I think it's out of touch. I think to your point and everybody else's point, it's tone deaf. But they might be coming to the realization now, but we'll see.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'll tell you one thing, though, for people who are upset. Mariah definitely had nothing to do with it. Now, you could argue maybe she should have said something when she read the script, but I think she probably, to Ebro's point, Mariah's living a life she may not be aware of the way things are outside, and she just went and showed up, hit the script, and moved on. So,
yeah.
Well, if you're not in tune with what's going on, how many years have we heard about elves in the North Pole going on strike? They always be tight about something. Every year
that's what I'm saying.
So I wouldn't have, if I wasn't in touch, I wouldn't have thought nothing.
Here
about
he comes with the word.
Here he comes. Elves is always tight.
Exactly.
Ebro and Laura and Rosenberg. We are Ebro in the morning, and today we have sitting on the program Mia Bell. How's your experience been thus far?
So far, so great. I mean, you guys gave it to me earlier in the morning, but hey, I feel.
You mean Ebro?
Yeah, Ebro.
Wait, what?
Thank you.
Yeah,
What you talking about?
But you know what? No, I'm not. I'm going to take that
She
back.
did say, it was AU, pause, but we won't let her slide on that.
Yeah, because you guys did give me love after Ebro, Rosenberg, Cast One, Sean.
Wait, Nobody was mean to you this morning.
Hold on. You made me do Laura Never Loses, and I'm not good at trivia. So now I just off Marcellus and Steph. They all what's going on.
All of this is people getting to know you a little bit. So if you're gonna be on today and tomorrow, I just wanted people to know things about you, like you're terrible at trivia, and you getting your feelings. That's it. They're getting to know you.
Okay. Well, you know what? You're right about that. Hopefully they love it, and if they don't, that's okay too.
That's right. Everyone has a choice.
They rock with you because you family. They know you from the station. They just don't know you at this time of the morning.
Exactly.
That's it. That's all it is.
They hear me on Saturdays. Plug 11 a.m. to 3 p.m.
That's right.
We get, we rock out.
Now, 800-223-9797. Mia Bell recently did a story about the Mariah Carey Sephora ad, and people are outraged because in the ad, the elves are on strike and they're talking about, being out of touch with what's going on in society right now with the government shutdown and layoffs and all this, and people are upset. But you know what? It's the internet. People are always upset. But there is a real conversation. And we want to ask you, have you had to change anything, any of your plans this holiday season? Or are you planning to change anything? Because money is funny. You're not going somewhere. Maybe you're having a smaller dinner. Maybe people are getting less gifts. Maybe you're not buying things for yourself. Or maybe, I know some households, the adults ain't getting nothing. Y'all good. We'll buy for the kids, but adults getting gifts, knock it off. I've definitely heard that. Because adults definitely understand what's going on right now.
For sure.
It's the kids that you still want to make have a good holiday season, if possible.
Well, yeah, and I've gotten to a point. I mean, come on. Do adults really need presents like that for the holiday? I mean, if there's something you want specifically, but most adults go, I can't wait to see what's under the tree.
Right.
Come on, now.
Most adults don't have room for more stuff. You know?
That too. Good call.
Yeah. Where we going to put it?
That's right.
But you know what? I need my gift, so I'm not talking about it.
There you go. She's not talking about her, though.
That's my love language. Gift me up, please.
Yo, amazing.
Yep.
Why? So, wait, do you have a special gift you're looking forward to?
You know what? I'm looking forward to the gift of life. How about that?
See?
Yeah.
See?
What?
She talking out both sides of her neck.
Yo, what
one
does that
time,
mean?
gift is my love
The
language.
gift of
I
life.
want my gift.
And, maybe like a Louis bag that I could put my
Oh,
bag.
There we go. Now we getting to it.
Am I the tone deaf one?
Yo, how did we just go from the gift of life to a $5,000 bag in 2 seconds flat?
Hey, it's not $5,000. It's the never full, and you could carry it for life.
Look at that. She knows
For life.
exactly which one she wants.
Exactly.
You actually have
anybody's
How much
listening.
is the never full? Let's Google
Like
this.
$3,500.
Google it. Look it up.
Like
look it up, look it
3,500.
up.
Like
Cass, you know Louis bags by name and price?
Yes,
of all,
it depends on the size. It depends on the size because they have different sizes of the Neverfulls. But the one Maya wants, I would think it's about
But
the 3,500
if
one.
it's why would they need different
Yeah.
sizes if it's never full?
Well, it's different sizes of how Neverfull they are. You don't always want to have the big Neverfull. You know what I'm saying?
So, Cass, are you doing some shopping this season for Christmas?
Not, you know what? I keep it limited. Like Ebro does. We only do the kids, man. And, wife
didn't
and
say
myself
I
might
only
give
did the
ourselves.
kids now.
Okay, he doesn't. I don't give adults presents, bruh.
But
it doesn't happen.
I don't believe you, Cass.
Yeah, because you just gave us a whole research plan on Louis Vuitton. So I'm trying to figure out
That's because I'm number one king window shopper, number one window shopper. So I know these prices, bro.
And the never full is less than $2,500 on the Google.
See?
Yeah, but then after taxes in New York, we talking $3,500.
So, but this one says it can range from $2,100 to $3,600.
Listen, it's not cheap. The point is, it's not cheap.
It's not, and I'm not gonna buy it. So if you want to give me something, that's what we doing. I need a new work
Wait,
bag.
so you just accept random gifts from strangers?
Absolutely not.
Oh, okay. I was just asking because
But
she said I don't know who she was talking to when she said if you want to get it for me. I don't know if she was talking to me, the audience, you, Rosenberg, Cass, Shawnee. I don't know, but.
Mia Bell, I'm gonna tell you right now, if you were to get here on the air, give the people out there listening a new lovely lady's voice and come up with your little wish list. I just want you to know, if that's the lifestyle you want, the presents will roll in. Because I'll tell you one thing: the men who listen to the radio are thirsty when they hear a new lady on the air.
I know that's right.
Hey, you talking about our listeners, man? Hey, come on.
No, I'm talking about all listeners.
Let's go to line 4, Davina. Davina, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Have you thought about changing anything this holiday season?
Damn right. I'm tired of rolling into January and February in debt anyway. So guess what? If you don't have a child, a toddler, and I'm not talking about these 16-year-olds that want these $200 and $300 sneakers. I'm talking about these kids that still believe in Santa and all the things. Please don't look for nothing from me. It's not happening.
Facts. I like it. I like that energy.
You're good.
I usually come through the door with something for everybody. Even if it's something like a Yankee candle, a Bath and Body Works, a robe set. I am that person. I like to wrap up all the gifts. Every year I say I'm not going to do it anymore because of the amount of debt. Like I max out all my cards and stuff for this. I'm not doing it this year. I'm not.
I love
can't.
that for you, Davina.
Rightfully
Don't do it. Don't. And it's still early. So between now and like December 15, that December 15 week is where they put the marketing pressure on.
Yes.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying? That's what you gotta get your mind right for when you start getting them emails talking about 50% off. 60%
I know. And you know
off.
what? I end up doing a lot of shopping for myself too. I ain't gonna hold you up.
There we
I'm
go.
not doing it. But listen, in my defense, what I will be doing is if I know a lot of people out of work right now.
Yeah.
And I've been coming out the pocket on that, like a lot of people that are Uber eating, Instacart in, and I just really been giving out money. So what I am going to do is keep in mind the people that are not working. And if I do give a gift, it will be like a grocery gift card or something like that to people that I know need that.
There you go.
Well, that's nice.
I like
All right.
that.
Good
Thank you,
adjustments.
Davina, for your call. So she's doing it right. Focused on the believers in Santa. If you are young enough,
like that.
Well, it's early. Santa. I don't want to ruin Santa for anybody. So yeah, no. If Santa's your focus, and you're one of them kids that went and sat on Santa's lap and made a request, Davina's saying she'll get you the gift. No, Santa will get you the gift. Wait, how am I supposed to say that?
You're fine.
I don't know.
The point is, little kids she's focused on. But if you're 16 years old and you just
ain't
want a
getting
pair of Jordans, sorry, times are tough.
And by the way, Rosenberg, let me tell you, these kids don't want Jordans nowadays. They want Christian Dior shoes. They want Christian Dior sneakers.
Nah, bro.
I've heard that. That's so crazy.
Wild out here.
That's
It's
the truth.
wild out here.
I can't believe we live in an era now where getting the sneakers isn't enough. You need the luxury sneakers.
Yes.
Let's go to Kennedy, line 3. What are you changing this holiday season, Kennedy? Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Yeah, man, I got my wedding coming up next weekend, man.
Okay.
A couple people can't come because, like, all my family's in New Orleans, and a couple people can't fly up because they're federal workers.
Oh,
and, you know, they haven't been getting paid recently. And, you know, my homeboy called. He's like, man, you know, I'm so sorry I can't come. You know, my best man can't come. And it's, you know, it's kind of, you know, it's
Sorry to hear
hard,
that, bro.
But you know what? No, but you know what, man? I hit the button on everybody. You know what? Because it's not like we haven't been here before. You know, I've been in New York since Katrina, but, you know, we hustlers out here, man. We get the bag regardless. Just drop 20 racks on the wedding. Don't matter. Let's get it. You know, we down and out, whatever the economy is, whatever. Get to the bag. Let's get it.
Let's figure it out.
All
Kennedy
right.
said a bunch of words that may not go together, but we appreciate you listening.
Yo, it's all good. Let's get to the bag. 20 racks on the wedding. Let's get it.
But Kennedy, we hear you. It's tough. Now, do we suspect, because this is what the pattern has been, and I saw some murmurs about this yesterday.
Murmurs?
Donald Trump loves to pull up as the savior. Oh, he loves being the savior.
Oh, we've seen that.
So there was some convo he was having yesterday about telling Republicans, hey, we need to figure this out. Mind you, Republicans in Congress have been put on I think it was a 3 or 6 week vacation, a paid vacation.
Sounds nice.
By Mike Johnson, the Speaker of the House. So they haven't even been in D.C. negotiating with the Democrats.
Perfect.
They haven't even been trying to figure it out, but they're still getting paid. Meanwhile, the government shut down. Other people aren't getting paid.
So what are you saying?
I'm saying Trump may pull up in a week or so and say, we got to figure this out. We got to take care of people.
I can see it.
Because he can then be the savior.
Yeah, and he can always blame the Democrats. They would never bend, blah, blah, blah. But you know what? I wanted to get it done, so I got it done.
Let's go to Athena on line 6. What are you changing this holiday season? Because money is funny, Athena.
Good morning. Good morning. So I told my children this season that I didn't want to cancel Christmas because that was something I considered. But I think they've been working really hard in school, and I think that they don't deserve to have the whole weight of what's happening in the world bear down on them when they're just, growing and trying to get through. So I told them that we're going to do more kind of memory making things. Like I want to go to shows with some other family members.
Okay.
Maybe make it more memorable than actually monetary things and gift giving. I told them they can get a couple of gifts, something that they really want and something that they really earned. But it's not going to be getting up and having 30 things that they open up and don't touch half of them until March.
I like it. I like your plan, Mom. I think this is a great plan.
It really is.
I want to see if people are really able to hold the line, though. Because when that...
Well, I haven't shopped at Target or Walmart since January.
Okay.
So I've been trying to do my part, even though, I'm only one person and we're only one family. I've been trying.
Listen, do your part. That's amazing.
Nah, Ebro, we gotta do something for this plan. Let's do something.
Like what?
Let's just find a way to get her a pair of Raekwon Mobb Deep tickets or something. Tickets to something.
Give an adult memory. Since she got to do a bunch of kiddie memories, send her to a place where she can smoke a blunt.
Now, hold on. But maybe one of the kids is any of the kids old enough to appreciate some Raekwon and Mobb Deep?
Here we go.
But I have a sister in her 20s, so
okay, that could be the gift.
She might like to come.
There you go.
All right, hold on. We're putting you on hold. We're gonna find you some tickets to something.
Thank you guys.
Nah, you need that because that's a beautiful plan you have. Because.
Hey, yo, it's time for the gurus, Shiny Culture and Rosenberg. And Laura, you know you are a beautiful queen. Ebro.
Don't ever play yourself. You're now a guru.
The guru at Ebro in the morning. Namaste. The guru at ebrointhemorning.com. Send your email today, folks, to get down with the gurus and non-gurus as we discuss all your issues of the day. Shiny Culture, light the sage, my brother.
Bring you out of the darkness into the light.
Oh, that's right.
All right.
That's right. That's
Tree
right.
number one might go up tonight.
Yo,
tonight?
no tree talk. Please, no tree talk.
This is Zen.
Well, the reason that's guru talk from Cast One is because whether he likes it or not, he's doing it because it's important to his wife.
Exactly.
And his family.
Important to family.
We in a different space right now.
I hate everybody. The guru at ebrointhemorning.com, your destination for clarity. All right, here we go, guys. Dear gurus, I'm going to keep it short. Even though it's 10 years of ups and downs, it's pretty hard. My husband and I have been married for 4 years, together for 10. We have a beautiful blended family, each of us with a son from previous relationships. And together we share a daughter who we welcomed right after getting married. I actually found out I was pregnant just before our wedding, and she was born at 26 weeks. I spent 20 weeks until delivery on hospital bed rest, just praying to make it far enough for her to survive. About 2 years ago, I found out that my husband, who has a history of being unfaithful, had cheated again. This time, it happened while I was pregnant and in the hospital. Hit the button. Johnny, hit the button, please.
Congratulations. You played yourself.
There were times I questioned his whereabouts, but I tried to be understanding, thinking he might just be struggling emotionally with everything that was happening. My main focus was keeping our baby alive. It had taken me years to get pregnant, and that was all that mattered at the time. When I finally found out about the affair, his excuse was, quote, I was scared and I didn't know how to handle my emotions. Yo, bro. Side bow. I gotta say side bow right now.
Side bow.
No, I gotta say side bow. She says, honestly, I call BS. We all handle fear differently, but cheating isn't how you cope when you truly love someone. He said he was afraid of the possible complications our daughter could face: cerebral palsy, brain bleeds, autism, heart defects, and even my health being at risk. I get it. It was terrifying, but that doesn't make it okay. I'm trying to keep it together for you, ma'am, because I'm angry on your behalf. Now, years later, the resentment still lingers. You think? I can't look at him the same. We got married in June 21, and our daughter was born in September 21. How could he do that to me, to us, at such a vulnerable time? Intimacy used to be fun and exciting. He always said we had an amazing sex life, so what was missing? Why did he keep disrespecting me? I've been trying to hold everything together for the sake of our kids, but I'm tired. I want to be happy again. I want to feel joy and connection in my relationship, the kind of partnership where we actually enjoy each other's company. We used to be best friends. We shared humor, value, interests, or at least I thought we did. Now I just feel lost. Can therapy really help us heal this, or is the disrespect too deep? Sometimes I think I'm just holding on to a habit, maybe to the hope that things could go back to how they were. He's been begging me to stay, and I can tell he's changed. I believe he's been faithful for the last 2 years, but part of me wonders if it's simply too late. Thanks for making my morning something to look forward to. I love y'all, D.
D, we love you too.
Well, that was a big add on there at the end.
That she thinks he's been faithful.
That she believes he's been faithful, and that he's begging her to stay, and at least seems to be committed.
Yeah, but she can't get over it.
Well, because here's the thing. I have to take for the sake of this conversation the guy at face value that he's at least trying, right?
True.
Because if you said to me he wasn't even trying at all, then this would be the shortest guru of all time. You would just say, go, move on, whatever. But 10 years.
Hang on 1 second. Rosemary, sorry. Mia Bell, you're not a guru.
Yeah, you're not a guru. You got to fall back. I'm sorry.
All the frowns and face making. Here's the thing.
Man.
Here's the thing. When you have kids with someone, whether you like it, look, y'all ain't got to be together, but y'all going to have to deal with each other one way or another. So, you know, to this
And that doesn't mean they have to be together, Ebro,
That's
but
right.
I'm just saying if he's at least showing that he cares.
True.
And she asked the question, is therapy even worth trying? And to that, I would say absolutely yes, it's worth trying. Of course it's worth trying.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean you're going to get over it. But if the guy actually has showed meaningful attempts at change and you want to try, you should at least go to therapy and have a conversation. The worst thing that happens is you spend money for a few months on therapy and go, hey, let's say you try 6 months. I think that's a good number. 6 months of consistent therapy. And at the end you go, I'm not feeling it. I don't see us doing this. Then you can always figure it out. But Shawnee, I believe after this long and children, even though what he did, when I tell you,
it's crazy.
No, when I tell you his rationale, I was worried about the health of my future child, and I was worried about your health. So I banged another broad. That's the craziest excuse I've ever heard.
Insane, and that's exactly why she should hit the door. That is crazy. We cannot. I understand. Yes, they've been married. They've been together for so long. They got kids.
They got kids.
They have kids, but yes, her mental health matters. What she's going through in this situation matters. Therapy? Nah, y'all should have did that before.
But Mia Bell, listen. This is why it's non-guru talk. Because Mia Bell, here's the deal: if she might hit the door angry, go start a whole new life, all those things. If she doesn't do the therapy, she's gonna be angry anyway.
That's right.
It's not gonna make it.
With them.
And you still got to deal with them, and it's not
away.
gonna be better. So even if at the end of therapy they end up breaking up, I still think spending the 6 months talking it through, whether you find your way back to each other or find a way out, you got to figure out how to deal with each other. So there's no harm in trying.
Can I say something? I'm not a guru.
No, you're not.
I'm not a guru, but it seems to me like she made up her. This has been 3 years since this happened. It seems to me like she made up her mind a long time ago, and she's just been in it. And I think she's just been in it just because of the kids, just because it's what she's used to, just because it's the norm. Just because at the time might probably be the worst time ever to have to break up. You just have a baby with this person. But I think for a long time in the back of her mind, she's known the answer. And
can I push back? Hold on.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let me push back.
Go ahead.
As a having experience with and hearing about cheating situations guru.
True.
Right.
This is early. In terms of getting over the pain of a spouse cheating on you, 2021 is early. You're in for a multi-year comeback from a trust breaking that bad. So I wouldn't say just because she's been down and out for the last few years, that means they can never get there. I would say this has been the early stages, and she has the right to be broken and angry. The question is, can they get to that next phase? And is he willing to do the work to earn that trust and get there?
And the thing
That's what it comes down to.
All right. Mia Bell is here to put you on, okay? Laura Stylez, she's hanging out in Puerto Rico, but what I can tell you is that Dion Cole just did an episode of Drink Champs. We all know him, comedian, actor, legend, and he's not too happy about how Kai Cenat, the biggest streamer in the world right now, is really taken to the legends when he's covering these big shows like the AMAs and the BET Awards. When Kai doesn't know an elder, he kind of just brushes it off, according to what Dion Cole is saying. So I have some audio for you, and we can get straight to it. Audio number 6, Shawnee Culture.
And just walked off. And I was like this. That's cool. Yeah. That's cool. I'm cool with that. I'm good with that. If you don't know who I am, that's all good, right?
No, sir.
But when you go on the record and say, when they trying to go this baby face, and this is this person and that person.
On the red carpet with Babyface?
You like, but they asked him, and he was like this. I don't know these people. I'm young. Don't blame me because I'm young. That was terrible to do. And to hire him to be your representation at an award show that you got icons and you got younger people. I think it's like disrespectful. And that's, I'm not trying to beef and I'm just going, if you're going to be in that position, do your research about when you see icons and give them love when you see them, period. That's all I'm saying.
Well, see, this is a part of a larger issue. So I hear multiple issues here. One, whoever asked Kai Cenat to be in that scenario is at fault here, expecting that he is a journalist or knowledgeable about entertainment people outside of social media and, you know, whatever's going on in his stream or his algorithm and his interests.
Well, did they coach him up is my question.
Well,
did they say?
And then there's the next piece, which is, hey, these are the people you're going to be coming across today, right? And this is who they are, and him doing a little bit of research. If Kai Cenat is moving into being a host and a journalist, yes, he should be doing some research. You would think that that's what he wants. But if he's just asked to be himself and thrown into a scenario because they know it's going to go viral and they know it's going to get engagement because he's there, which is likely what happened, it's not Kai Cenat's fault. He's being himself.
But this is the era we live in right now, and everyone gets mad at me because I sound like a hater. Everyone just wants people who casually sit around and hang out and talk, and they get mad viewers. There's a difference between that and people who used to bust their ass to get in the situation to be on a red carpet.
But that's because of how things are measured now, Rosenberg.
Exactly. No, exactly. My problem with that measurement is, though, it rewards only engagement, not good quality work.
That's right.
So he's an entertaining, great kid. That's dope. I love that for you. Make the millions and millions. But you're not going to, if you then try to make that person do what was always traditional media, to Ebro's point, they're not going to be up on it. And they're not going to be educated.
But that's the fault of the network.
Yeah,
that's
for being thirsty. They were thirsty to get Kai Cenat's viewers, and they weren't able. Now, listen, we don't know. Maybe they tried to coach him up, and he wasn't interested. I have found in my experience in TV, and me and Belle, I don't know if you've had this experience, but I have found that at times there are certain places that really coach you up. They bring you notes. They say, we're going to do this, this, this. And some people hand you a mic and are like, hey, have a good time. So maybe they did a bad job with him.